This is the city of Absalom, the city at the center of the world. Absalom is celebrating the Radiant Festival, a 3-month festival of epic proportions held once every 100 years. The celebration attracts all types: tourists, performers, merchants, inventors, as well as unsavory types, petty thieves, gangs, cults, and criminal enterprises. That's where we come in. We protect and serve. We are the Agents of Edgewatch.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, our agents continue to clear out the smuggling ring. They only have a few rooms left, and they still need to find the big bad. Will they do it this week? Find out. So when it comes to giving out information to your adventuring parties, especially if you're running an adventure path where they're agents and have to literally get information and remember it and act on it, you can do show don't tell versus tell don't show. So of the two, let's see. Tell don't show is very simple. Tell don't show is they either get all their information through talking to NPCs or finding notes and information or handouts. They're basically told what they're supposed to do, in which case the PCs need to take notes and actually remember what they need to do. The other way, the show don't tell, which is the action adventure way, where kicking in the door will lead to a monster, which will lead to another monster, which will lead to the boss monster, which will lead to the bigger boss monster, and then the main boss monster. And why they're exactly killing all these monsters and bringing them in, they're not exactly sure, but they know they're doing their job and they're doing something well. And as long as they keep kicking in doors and they keep killing bigger and bigger monsters, they know they're doing something right. And what exactly they're doing, they're not exactly sure. Maybe if they, spend a little time and read some information or listen to me, they'll say, oh, that's what we're doing? Well, I'm not really paying attention to that. I just want to beat up things. Well, these guys are very much the show, don't tell method, which makes running an investigation adventure path a bit tricky because they don't like it when I just sit there and talk and talk and talk. Or rather, they listen to me, and then the very next week, I ask them, hey, do you remember all that stuff I told you? And they all say no, because no one was really listening. So I have been adjusting this adventure, especially in the later episodes, to kind of adjust this into the show don't tell method for these guys. The other thing I'm doing is at the beginning of every episode, rather than me hoping they remember what's going on, I'm actually giving them fairly detailed recaps explaining, hey guys, okay, this is where you last left off. You saw this and this and this and this, and you're looking for this and this and this and this. So then they remember, oh, okay, that is the main story plots. Now, some GMs might think this is cheating because you're kind of like saying, guys, here's the story, here's the main subplot, here's what you're trying to figure out, do it. As opposed to, okay, guys, here's all the puzzle pieces, you figure out how to put it together and get to the end. I'm kind of already giving them the mostly complete puzzle, and in my analogy, I'm like, okay, here's the puzzle, there's like 3 pieces missing, and here's the box with all the pieces, just find those 3 pieces and you can finish the puzzle, as opposed to, okay, here's the puzzle and here's all the pieces, go, you guys figure it out. And you just got to know your group. You got to know, are they the ones that like to put all the pieces together and come up with a complete puzzle? Or are they the type of people who are like, you know what, just give me the puzzle like 99% done, please. And just give me a couple of easy pieces that I can just fit in and complete it. Now these guys they're not, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't say I need to give them like 3 puzzle pieces. Maybe like 10 puzzle pieces from a 1,000-piece puzzle. They still want a lot of it sort of hand-wrapped, and then they'll figure out the end. But, that's just their methodology. Everyone does it a little bit differently. However, this adventure was kind of written in such a way that you are given the entire puzzle, and you as the PCs have to figure it out on your own. And this is where you as a GM have to be very careful and really use your GM skills and a very light touch to make it seem like the PCs are figuring out this stuff on their own. In reality, they never figure out what's going on, especially in an adventure like this. This adventure, which is, an investigation, you have to go from A to B to C. It is required. Now, sometimes you can go in any order. Sometimes you can go A to D to C to B, and you still get to the end. But most of the times you have to go in order or near order. And I am being very careful. I'm just allowing them to say, for example, in this episode, they were told to look at a globe. So when they see a globe, they can be like, oh, there's a globe. Hey, let's investigate the globe and figure out what's weird about that globe. And then maybe they'll say, oh, okay, I got that piece. Now what's the next piece? Okay, let me figure out how that goes. So, you're giving them little breadcrumbs, as opposed to the way that would have been a complete puzzle is I don't say anything. I don't even say there's a globe. They have to go into an office, figure out, okay, let's just search everything. There's a globe there. Let's check out the globe, break it open. Ooh, there's a clue inside the globe. Ooh, that's cool. That is the complete tell, don't show method where the PCs figure out everything on their own. They're given little to no guidance. But these guys need a little bit of guidance. I sort of have to tell them at least, this is where you should be looking and maybe look for this. And then when they find it, they'll be like, ooh, I found it. And then they feel like that they're accomplishing things and moving forward. And again, this is just eventually you'll learn how to do this. But there's nothing worse in my mind. It drives every GM crazy when the PCs get to the boss room and they're in the room and you as a GM are like, okay, cool. Everything they need to know about the adventure is sitting here. I can't wait for them to start searching and figuring out what's going on. And the PCs go into the room and they say, okay, that's cool. Let's keep going. And you're like, no, wait. What are you doing? You're leaving behind all the clues. No, don't leave. Don't leave. What are you doing? And that happens to me all the freaking time. It drives me crazy. And I can't just sit there and say, wait, guys, don't leave. Wait, there's a lot of stuff in here. Actually, that's not true. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just say, guys, hey, what do you know? There's a drawer open and you see something shiny in the drawer. That's when you start going, ooh, okay, wait, I'll look at the drawer. You gotta just start reeling them in. And if you are hoping your PCs will always do what you need them to do, don't. Either give them breadcrumbs, whether they're small breadcrumbs or big breadcrumbs, or if your PC is going to investigate every inch of every room, you don't need to do that. But these guys don't do that. So you're going to be hearing me breadcrumb things a lot more in these episodes, and especially the upcoming episodes where the main story is starting to develop and they really need to pay attention because it gets fairly complex. But I will continuously recap in the beginning so that you yourself as the listener knows exactly what's going on, even if the PCs don't. So think of it this way. I will be doing tell, don't show for you, the listener. But then when you listen to the show itself, that will be show, don't tell, if that makes sense. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Show notes. So we are finishing up RPG Superstar. As I said, all the monsters are done. But then I decided, you know what? I think I need to edit all of them and just double check them all. I had them all done by Paizo editors, but I was like, I should probably look at them too. So, it's a lot of monsters to go through. Now I know why it took them like 6 months. So I'm going through all the monsters. Plus I'm going through all the artwork and cleaning it up and making sure like little leftover pieces in the artwork, artifacts they're called. I'm taking out all the little artifacts and making sure artwork looks perfect. And then I'm going to start doing the layout. And then for the mystery section is being iterated and added to. And I keep adding more and more to it. And that's going to be really great. So be on the lookout for that. And again, I hopefully will get a chance to show you what the book will look like in a near future. We are working on the layout, but the person who was doing the layout for me got a little sick. So I had to delay the layout for about a week or two until she feels better. But I'll be able to give you at least 1 page layout. It looks awesome. The book looks beautiful. I'm trying to make it look as good, if not better, than a Paizo book, which is saying something because those books are incredible. So be on the lookout for that. And of course, every Wednesday I post an image of one of the monsters. And I'm going to start posting. I've been posting some of the copper and the silver. Not that they're worse. Trust me, some of the copper monsters look just ridiculous. But when it comes to, say, the platinum monsters and the gold, I made sure to put all my absolute best illustrators on those. I wanted to make sure every one of those came out absolutely incredible, and I spent a lot of time in those illustrations. I'm going to start posting those in the near future, and you'll see how just incredible those illustrations are. I know how important these illustrations are. I used to always print out the pictures of the monsters whenever I did it in person, and I would give everyone a handout and show you what the monster looked like, because I felt like it really drew you into the game. Obviously, you can do it a little easier in the VTT online, where you can just like click and see everything. So I'm making sure that these monsters look great, and it's something that someone could print out and show it to people. And of course, we're going to make t-shirts of every single monster in the book for the winners, as well as anyone else who likes them. So if you're like, I love that monster, I'm going to get a t-shirt and wear it everywhere I go, you can do that as well. So look for that. It's going to be posted every Wednesday. You can find that on Facebook, on Twitter, on Discord, and the Patreon. I actually posted on the Patreon itself. That's where I post all those pictures. So be on the lookout for that. So speaking of Patreon, don't forget, go to patreon.rollforcombat.com, and you too can contribute as little as $5, and you can get the shows early, as well as watch us live. That's right, we usually record Sunday and Monday nights Eastern Time, and whenever we record, we always invite our patrons, and you can hang out with us, watch the show, chat with us, come in early, come in late, doesn't matter. And there's actually have a little audience growing. We have a nice little audience, and now they're talking to each other, and they're all hooked on not just talking with us during the show, but they talk with each other and posting little messages and little images, and it's a lot of fun. And sometimes we even ask the Patreons for help. I don't always include that in the episodes. I sometimes cut that, but I usually will say, hey, patrons, what do you think we should do here? And then they give a little vote, and then I do it to them, and it's fun. So you can even help me GM the game a little bit. Again, just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com. For as little as $5, you will get the episodes early, and you can help us GM and watch the game. And then finally, don't forget discord.rollforcombat.com, where you can hang out with us, see spoilers, talk with us, play games, lots of other fun stuff. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's episode. Last we left off, you have barged into the work floor where you took out Frantic, the human fence, burglars, the bugbear tormentor Kepsi, lots of other burglars and ruffians. And now, after a long, nasty, horrific combat, well, I don't know what you're going to do. I guess you can rest and interrogate these guys, because you still have a lot more of this warehouse to go. You've only been in 2 rooms. That's the scary part. You have gone through a ton of combat, taken dozens of arrows. In fact, I think Lomang basically has a collection. He looks like a human or an orc pinata.
All sticking out of Doguie. That's where he got his collection, sticking out of Dougie's side.
John Statz is playing Cadet Doguie McDougal, a human ruffian rogue.
There we go. Doguie and Lomang are orc and human pincushions. You have so many bolts in
Doguie is the porcupine of the party.
There you go. So, yeah, let me see. Doguie is half dead and is wounded 1. Lomang is half dead. Basil's half dead. And Gomez, as usual, is totally fine.
Well, I will remind everybody that I did take my turn at point, and got my ass handed to me, and got some healing. And so I checked off that box. And so you're not going to see that. So hopefully you're not going to see that health bar move for another couple of episodes. And then it'll reset.
Seth Lipton is playing Gomez, a goblin elementalist sorcerer.
One thing that occurred to me that I think someone forgot, Doguie, I think maybe Doguie, but I could be wrong, is there was an item that one of us had, and that actually might be Gomez even.
Chris Beamer is playing Lomang, an orc tiefling monk of the crane style.
Wasn't it something that dealt with arrows? Wasn't there some item that?
Oh
deals with
yeah, it
arrows?
was.
Yes.
It was. It was.
Dougie
this,
has that, in fact.
What is
yeah,
that?
some
exactly?
pendant something or other.
That is the bracers of
missile
missile
deflection.
deflection.
Ah, that could have come in handy, maybe.
Let's see. These bracers activate ranged weapon. Oh yeah.
That might help.
I don't
You
think
mean
it
when they were
actually-
shooting arrows?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing.
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like,
Oh, we must
wait
be
a
playing
minute.
Edgewatch. If people are yelling at me, we must be playing Edgewatch right now. Okay.
That always
As I
happens.
know
Though.
where
It's
we
like
are.
it's like
Yeah.
that's why I actually don't like. Even though I have a ton of them in my bag, like I don't like certain situational reactive items like that because you're gonna forget them.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You don't use them for 6 years. You're not gonna remember it when it comes up.
Here's the good news. What it does is the bracers of missile deflection. If you use it as a reaction, it gives you a +2 to your AC. And this is the thing, is that he already has a +2 against his AC. In fact, I did something different, Dougie, so I never forget it. You see how I made your AC 24, 22? This is a mental note that I'll always remember, that your first attack AC for the round is always 24 because you use your uncanny
Dodge
or
thing.
whatever
Yeah,
your
I've
thing.
noticed that. Yeah.
Right, and so, but it's 22.
That's why I don't bring it up anymore because it's all automatic.
Well, it's not automatic. I still have to remember it. But now at least I have a visual reminder. But here's the thing. You get to use this only once per day.
Yeah, I only get one reaction.
And you can only do it. The trigger is a ranged weapon, attacks and hits you, but doesn't critically hit you. And you're aware of it, and you're not flat-footed. So this is all you need to know. If a arrow hits you with a 24 or 25 on the first attack, or a 22 or a 23 on the second attack, say, hey, arrow deflection, and it goes away. That's it. That's
Okay.
In fact, you say
I remember
it,
a lot of 29s and
Right.
27s.
Well, guess what? The day's not
I
over.
wasn't going to do anything.
The
Day's
day's
not
not
over.
over
Yeah, the day's not-
yet,
That's
so
right.
you'll
Day
have
is
plenty
young.
of opportunity to use that. I promise you.
Well, it's kind of crappy, to be honest. I mean, it's one attack and a +2. I mean, it could.
It's one per day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I
really
mean,
weak.
it's
Well, I
it-
guess it's something. I mean,
it's something.
You can
Something.
sell it. It's not. Yeah. It's not.
I know we haven't interrogated these bodies, and I know we haven't searched anybody who's gone down. So, do we have any backup? Is our backup in here yet, or have
For
we
all
trust
intents and
people up?
purposes, you can just take these people, open up one of the doors, and throw them to the guards that are waiting outside, and they'll take them away.
Yeah,
So-
that's after we give them a good look over.
I would like to bandage myself.
Okay, I gave you a link in player chat of all your abilities that you've used for the day and what you have left. So, all right, well, you guys
Oh, nice,
do what you
nice,
need to do. You've managed to successfully bring these guys down. No one's dead; they're just unconscious or surrendered.
Wait, I have a shark tooth charm. What does that do? I forget. I can't remember my own shit.
If a shark attacks you,
I know,
once
you get a
per
plus
day,
one- you get
you
+1.
can activate it as a reaction.
You get a +1 against.
It's something.
It's
against-
situational.
it's
It's
like
situational. A little bit situational.
It's when you're grabbed. It's a talisman. It's like when you're just read it, okay? Learn your characters.
I know. I gotta learn. I gotta
Learn your characters.
All right, and on that note, speaking of learning my characters, I would like to tell you a number of things that Gomez can do when talking to these gentlemen. I have a +13 to intimidation.
Do that.
So,
yes.
So
do
I am
that.
going to attempt to coerce them into becoming friendly and giving us the information. And we'll go over that in a second. But I want to remind the DM that I also have a feat, lasting coercion, that if I successfully coerce them, the maximum time that they will comply increases to a week from normally the rule is not more than a day.
Nah.
So here's what I want to do. I just read the skill.
Waste of a feat.
I read them the riot act and list them all the horrible things that the law is going to do to them for about a minute, and then at the end of that, I make my check and we see the results. Critical success. They cough it up and they spill their guts, and they don't even not like me so much, and they don't even hold a grudge. A success. They cough it up, but they do hold a grudge. And then failure, not so lucky, and then critical failure, I can't attempt to coerce him again for a week. And the thing that I'm not sure is if I fail, that's not a critical failure. That implies that I can try again in less than a week's time. And so when can I try again? Can I just like keep on doing it until I get a critical failure or I get success? But while they're healing up, I'm getting out the bare bulb, rubber hose, and we're performing an interrogation.
Okay.
Do you have a carrot and a stick? Those are the components.
Well,
the carrot is my diplomacy. I'm plus 11 on that. I'm actually withholding the carrot. It's all stick for that.
I like to see you holding a carrot.
All right. Well, there's 3 ruffian burglars. There's Franzik the fence, and there's the bugbear overseer. Each one has different abilities and knowledge. So you tell me who you're doing, and we'll go from there.
All right. So always break the strongest, and the weakest will follow. So let me review my notes here. Who is the guy? Franzik, I believe, was the leader of the bunch. So I want to separate him from the rest. And so I'm going to talk to you.
Her.
I'm going to talk to her. Oh, the little icon looks like it has a goatee. I'm going to talk to Franzik, right? Franzik. And so I'm going to separate Franzik.
Is a fence and maybe in charge, and then there's Overseer Kepsi, who's a bugbear. So they're in charge, but who's in charge of what, you're not sure.
Actually, making the bugbear cry like a baby would probably be very effective on the other criminals.
I kind of thought
bugbears have a reputation for being tough. What do you think, Jason?
I kind of thought Kepsi was the muscle of the operation, at least based on what the town guard lady kind of described her as.
Jason McDonald is playing Basil Blackfeather, a Tengu empiricist investigator.
So not a lot of knowledge, probably, but I still like the angle.
We can still
narratively,
try.
I still like the angle of breaking, because that is a horrible interrogation technique. Is they take the strongest, most difficult to break, and don't even ask them questions. They just ruin them, and then everybody else falls into place because they see that the strongest one broke, and so that breaks their resolve. And then they get the information from the others.
It's like the Untouchables.
It's like how do I know that? I know that from fucking 10 years ago in the goddamn Iraq War. All right, so let's break Kepsi. All right, Kepsi, listen to me. It's not going to go easy on you. We're looking at hard time. Yeah, it's going to be bad unless you play ball. So and I do that for a minute and give them the intimidating glare and listen to me. And we're both goblins here, and I know what goblins do. This is going to be worse than you can imagine. And I try to hit him with the intimidation. So
she is a hobgoblin.
Okay, so
superior to you lesser goblins.
You little goblinoids.
So it's going to be even better when I crit.
You for lunch. You obey me, not the other way around. You little peepsqueak.
All right, well, we'll see what the dice have to say about that.
Yeah, we'll see what them dice say.
I want to see, does a critical failure make Gomez like subservient to the hobgoblin?
It should actually.
It should. There should be a
like Kepsi turns the tables and intimidates me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they flip you.
I know. Maybe I get flipped. That's true. It's like maybe
Gomez
it's all for the goblins.
turns to a life of crime.
All right, I am going to roll. Am I going to roll?
Yeah, you roll.
I'm rolling.
It's all you. It's all you, baby. Well, it's a
That's
20.
not
That's not a natural 20.
That's not the best.
That is not great. So that's a success. So she is now, instead of hostile, she's unfriendly to you. That's what you get.
Wait, that's a failure or that's a success?
That's a success.
Hold on, we have to refer because I just read this.
Can they do it again?
Success is the same thing as critical success, but once the target becomes unfriendly, they might decide to act against you. So it's like a success gives me everything that a critical success gives me. And a critical success is target gives you the information you seek, or agrees to follow your directions, so long as they're not like a hard target in any way. Target continues to comply for an amount of time determined by you, not exceeding a day, but my feet makes a week.
Oh, sorry, I misread it. Okay,
right.
So she's somewhat friendly, but not super friendly. Fine. What do you want to know? Huh? Goblin boy? What do you want to know?
What do I want to know?
That is a good question.
I know as much as you do. Nothing. I'm just the muscle. I just make sure everyone's doing their job. I don't know what's in these boxes. I don't know what's going on here. I just make sure everyone's doing what they're told.
All right. And I say, okay, well, it's good to know that you're willing to, that you're ready to play ball. And then I leave the prisoner. I go and I confer with my colleagues in the ER, out of earshot of all the other prisoners. And I say, well, what do we want to know from these guys?
I don't think we want to know anything. I think we're just raiding the place and shaking them down
for our quest, for our agenda. We want to find out if they know anything about who's going to knock over the bank.
Is that what this was for? I thought this was
no.
a side thing.
There's two things going on. That's why I say there's our agenda, and then there's the side quest that they're on, and the agenda of the person that we're doing it for. Because the person we were doing it for was a kind of combination of two people. There was the shady loan shark who had information but wanted the papers to do her business, and then there was the local authority who wanted this place raided, and I don't remember all the details of that part of it. So who remembers the details of that part of it?
It's in handouts, probably.
All right. Well,
Okay,
or I just go outside and I go and I talk to what's the name of that person that we got this from? It's like my memory is fading.
Sorry, hold on. I got
This
fire on
is
my
the
notes.
smuggler's lair, it looks like.
I can jump in anytime, but it's kind of sad seeing you flail around like this. Come on, guys. Get your notes together.
Yeah. It's in the smuggler. Yeah, this is smuggler's lair. Okay, we're cracking down on a smuggling ring in the puddles. Okay, as an inducement, and she believes. Okay. Oh yeah.
If we
crack down on them, then she'll give us the information about an upcoming heist in the coins. Okay. So we're just cracking down. Exactly. We're cracking down. We don't need any information. We're just cracking down.
All right. Well, we do need information, and I'll just ask them the tactical stuff.
There's also this isn't. I don't think this is the main person. There's still this. It was like Pearson Doran.
Yeah, right.
And it was the actual person So this person may not be the big bad of this.
Not at
area.
all. No, not at all. This is like a first encounter of like a multi-encounter dungeon. This is like.
Oh, by the way, while Gomez is doing the interrogation, I'm going to do some healing.
Yeah. I say we search the henchmen and move on.
But we should probably ascertain how many more guys they've got.
Yeah. No, I have questions to ask. Don't worry.
Right.
I know.
It's taken you 20 minutes to ask a question, and we haven't heard a question yet. So let's.
Yeah, I know. That's because I'm asking what to ask, and then we're getting dead air in response. That's why.
Yeah, that's my response.
So
dead air. I don't want to hear any questions. I don't want me to
go back and do this part, or do you want to roll
no
some dice?
information? You have my answer. No information.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you for that information.
Doug,
Do you want to roll dice and do the healing?
Well, you haven't said anything either, Chris.
I know. I'm just muscle also.
We're
I'm just muscle. I leave it. I don't go with the book learning.
Do you want me to ask questions, or do you want to roll dice for?
Why don't we get the interrogation done with first?
Okay. So I asked this guy out of earshot of the other prisoners. Okay, through that door, what do we expect? What else is in here? I want numbers of other people. I want muscle. Tell me the truth, or else it'll be trouble for you. So basically, tell me what the next encounters are.
Which doors? There's plenty of doors.
Shut up! You know which doors I'm talking about. We're going to start with that one over there. Look, you are intimidated at the maximum intimidation.
I'm waiting for you to
success.
So
you shut up.
What you're going to tell me right now
is what you're going to tell me right now. When you're not going to talk over me. What you're telling me right now is what's behind that door, and I'm pointing to a door.
There's
to the north.
To the north, there's a couple of thugs. Maybe I don't know.
Specific.
That's shipping. I don't know.
Specific.
I don't know. They're shipping. People come and go all the time.
You know who's here. You know who's here. You work here.
No, I don't. I'm telling you the truth. If you want me to tell you something different, I'll lie to you.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying.
All right, now I use my whatever, like innate perception to detect lies, and I find out like is it actually plausible and reasonable and a truth that this character who's in a leadership position of this gang doesn't know who they work with?
Well, you asked how many people are up there, and She actually doesn't know.
I work
She
in an
doesn't know.
office, and I can tell you right off the back who the paralegals are, how many they are, and what they are.
She literally...
And I'm not a manager.
She literally answered you truthfully. That's where the shipping is done. It's like a loading dock. There can be 2 people there. There can be 20 people there. There can be 0 people there.
How
There's
about
loading
guard? How about
going
people?
on.
Okay, but who's like
guards?
assigned to that? Like, who works there? Like I'm asking for about her coworkers. Like anybody who works in an office has some idea who their coworkers are. I'm asking for that laundry list.
Well, usually it's Opal and Namara and maybe Grunk and Zorg. They're usually up there, but it could be anyone at any time because they're always loading and unloading. And right now, they're probably taking on some shipments onto the boats, and then they're out of here. So,
okay. So to make a long story short and try to speed things up, I try to get a feel for the kind of an encounter we are likely to encounter in there. Like if those names that you just told me, like if they're like grunt bugbears, and this guy would know that. You could say like
they're grunts. They're the same as what you've encountered down here.
It's gonna be 3 to 5. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 to 5
Same.
guys.
Same people.
All right. Okay. Now what about? And I do the same thing for each other doors. Like, what about that door? What about that door? How about the big boss? Like, who's in guard of the big boss? And so as I try to get information, like a general idea, hint as to the composition of the encounters of the next few rooms.
Well, Pearson Dorian, he's the big man in charge. And, he's in his office. But I'm telling you by now, you've made so much noise and spent so much time waiting here. I'm sure there's nothing left. I'm sure he's burned every single piece of evidence he ever had. So, good job.
Ha!
He might be lying, though.
And you smell, Basil smells a little bit of smoke. He definitely smells burning papers now that he mentioned it. You're like, oh, that's what that smell is.
Well, maybe I will mention that I do smell a little smoke. I wonder if maybe we should
There's smoke, there's fire.
turn these guys over to the guard and get moving again.
You guys are like, it's still 10 minutes to do the healing, right?
Well, we were doing the healing while you guys were doing the
Exactly.
But
so this
yes,
whole
I don't know
right.
how
So this
long
whole
it's
process
taken.
is taking a certain amount of time. So
Well, yeah, I mean, they need 10 minutes to heal, and Doguie needs 10 minutes to get rid of that.
right. So that's my time box, and during that
Okay.
time, I do the same operation for as much as I can for the other
Well,
prisoners.
that's like
with this-
5 minutes for Kepsi.
By the way, it's going to take an
you
hour
tell
for
me.
us to heal up. There's tons of.
No, you tell me. You guys can either start rolling for dice. Kepsi will take a minimum of 5 minutes to get that much information out of her. Then you have 4 more guys. You just tell me if you want to spend 5 minutes in here, 10 minutes, an hour. Just
here's
up
what
to you.
I'm spending. I am spending the amount of time that they are spending on healing, doing interrogation,
Fair
and no
enough.
more. So
Why don't
what
you
is-
guys
and-
start
and-
rolling
and
dice
during
then?
during that time, I'm going to interrogate the other prisoners with the angle that I do the prisoner's dilemma. It's like then I take another one separately. All right,
I
well
get
this
it, I
one
get
this
it.
one's giving me all the
Mhm.
thing. Boom, roll.
Okay.
All right,
All right, enough. Let's go.
I'll use my healing rolls on Doguie and Lomang in that order.
Okay. You guys start healing. Switch over to the healing side to see how far you get. So that's actually a 25 because you have the healing kit. So use critical success.
Ooh, critical failure
And a
for-
critical failure. Because one can't happen without the other. So
Jesus.
someone gets 48.
So it was Doguie and Lomang in that order. So sorry, Chris.
Great.
Lomang. I'll roll it just to speed things up. Lomang takes 1 point of damage. And oh my god, is that a bad roll?
Doguie gets 12 out of a 4d8.
Gomez, you have a full hour to interrogate these guys. Let's just cut to the chase. You have a full
Let's
hour.
get to the chase. It's
You have
gonna
a
take a
full hour.
while.
Yeah.
It's gonna take because you guys have to heal up. Let's see. The math here is
It's ridiculous.
20.
I mean, I don't think we can do it in an hour. Honestly, I don't think we can.
I mean, I have medicine also. Can I do my
You guys
own?
have to heal up 100 hit points. Of course you can. Everyone could be round
Yeah.
robin healing, but you have 100 hit points. to
Okay,
heal up.
so I'm going to, while that happens, I will heal Doguie and Lomang at the same time.
I'll heal Doguie and Lomang at the same time.
You can't do 2 at a time. You can do only they.
I
have
can do
that.
two.
Yeah. All right. Yours succeeds. Chris succeeds. John
And this is
succeeds.
for.
You both succeed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so everyone succeeds.
All right, so 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8.
that's for Doguie. Jeez.
5.
And that's for
6.
Lomang. Oh, yeah.
God.
We're on our way. This is just so silly. I mean,
Well, it's gonna take no. We just hand wave.
I
and
would
do the
hand wave
hour.
it.
It's
and
an
spend
hour.
2 hours
Yeah.
or whatever it
It'll
takes.
take about a good
I don't
hour.
think we can
Well,
do
it's
this.
up to
actually.
you.
Yeah.
This is, okay, here's the options. It's gonna probably
You
take.
could say we could do it in an hour.
Let's try
I
a
would-
second 10 minutes.
Okay, you can try to second 10 minutes. I mean, I don't want to sit here forever, but at the same time,
Sure, I understand.
put it this way. In 20 minutes, you're probably not going to get any more information than you would have, unless you maybe like continuously went in. It's probably long gone. Any evidence?
Okay, so this is the second 10 minutes for Doguie
That
and
fails.
Lomang.
Jason's fails. Sean succeeds. Jason
Oh, for fuck.
critically fails again.
On Chris again.
And
Great.
that is for Doguie.
Chris
has
critically succeeds.
missed on
Missed.
Lomang again.
All right, so we'll just say an hour.
I
Because
love
at
it.
this rate, you guys are
I
going to be
love
like 5 hit points every 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I mean,
Lomag's getting worse off. It's
Yeah.
like he's in combat with his own guy. What's going on here?
I'm currently healing him with my sword cane.
You obviously are. By the way, so you search these guys, and you find short swords, thieves' tools, composite short bows. Let's see, armor, saps, a chain shirt on Overseer, dagger, sickles, because she had 2 sickles and she was using them on you.
hmm
Something else is that you find some elixirs, which none of you can identify because
we have no arcane.
you have an arcane. But you do find
I can do
a
it, but
feather.
we don't want to spend more time.
Yeah, and you have a feather token, which Gomez recognizes as, hey, that's one of those feather token things that I got like 10 of. What it is, you don't know, but there's a feather token. So cool.
Can I have that just to fill out my collection?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's already your. See if it matches something in your collection.
Yeah, does it?
They're all slightly different. It's like buying pens. You know, they all
Right.
kind of work the same, but they all look different. So.
The chain shirt would actually be an upgrade for me. So, I mean,
Go for it.
I'm going to throw that on real quickly if that's okay.
Ooh, the Overseer chain shirt. It's got bugbear stink on it if you want. You sure?
Well, it's an additional point of armor class. If it avoids a crit, it'll be well worth it.
Oh yeah, that's 5% less chance to hit and 5% less chance to crit. So there you go.
But you won't look as cool now because you're not wearing that like leather.
the
armor.
leather biker jacket or whatever. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, dude, get that other magic item that makes your armor look like normal clothing. Boom, all set.
Dude, you got to take that from John.
No, that's Dougie's finest item. Unless Basil wants it, honestly, I don't care. Basil, if you want it.
I don't
Okay.
care.
All right. So Basil, your hand waved healed. You're healed up.
Wow, Jason really put a lot of "I don't care" into that, with every ounce of him not caring,
Well, I don't.
and we can tell.
Are we ready? Are we ready to move? Because
Okay, so Basil
ready.
is up to 22. Do you want to talk to anyone else, Gomez?
Well, like if you want to go through some role play, but I told you basically my process. You know, it's like I do prisoner's dilemma. I take each one apart. The other guy, coughed it up. If you tell me and it matches, and
If there's
show
something
whose
you
line is
specifically
better.
are looking for, yeah. But if you just want to know what's going on, well, they all kind of can repeat the same thing, which is there's probably 2 to 4 thugs up north, and they are literally loading and unloading the ships. And Doran is right there in his office, and he's all holed up, and you know he's like nowhere to go, so he's just waiting for you to pop on in.
Oh, I think I'll also set him as the target for my investigation.
Well, the wheels
Ooh.
of justice turn slowly. So
And that's all the like. This is like a military interrogation. Whatever. if that's the most tactical information that I'm able to squeeze out of these guys about the forces and composition of the enemy, then I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, that's about all you know. You know the guys up north are the same as these thugs you've been fighting down here with the crossbows and stuff. The same as Trudeau and Garland and Weckley, so they're not going to be too tough. Obviously, a lot of range capabilities. And Pearson Dorian is the boss, so you know that he's badass. I mean, all these guys listen to him, so you got to figure he's going to be a master thief and hard as hell to deal with. So good luck with that.
So do we go room by room, or do we go straight for the boss and and screw the small fry?
Go
the
to
small
the
fry.
office.
Let the other guys handle the small fry.
Well, they still want you to handle the small fries because they're still not totally small fries. So.
Whatever. Like, do we do the
Well,
boss
let's just
first
pick
now?
a door and start going. And
Yep.
see what
That's
we
my
find.
question. The question is, do we want to do the boss door or another door?
Just the closest door. I don't know what the boss door is.
It's the one in the
What's-
lower
what's
right hand
this
corner,
one?
the one where you're at.
That's
Oh.
the boss door.
That's
Well,
that's
that's
that
the one I want to
Let's
go
do
to.
it.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
And we hand over the prisoner to the guards.
All right. They take
Yep.
all the prisoners.
Get him out.
Overseer has one less
Take out the
chain shirt.
trash.
Are these guards the guards of this district? Are they the token guards?
No. You're in the
They're
puddles.
the puddle guards.
Yeah,
the-
they're
Oh,
the
right,
puddle
right,
guards.
right.
That's a volunteer group. They're volunteer guards, and they're actually very well known. They're half vigilante, half guards, but they're officially recognized by Absalom.
Okay.
So you go through all the knickknacks. By the way, that is all difficult terrain. That stuff you're on, Basil. That is piles of cloth, textile, junk. It looks like this area is almost purposely built up so that these doors can't be accessed, and that here's almost a wall of boxes, almost as if this was defensively put on purpose. So it's extremely hard to get back to this office, both for people who work here and law-abiding citizens like yourself. So, just an aside. You go up to the door. What do you do?
All right. Well, even though we have the license to knock down doors, I'm gonna knock on the door and say, "Open up in the name of the law." I'm gonna listen to the door to see if I hear anything.
Interesting. Okay.
We have this place surrounded.
You listen. You hear nothing.
Okay. Oh, there's nobody in here, guys. I'm going to take out my... Well, first of all, is it locked?
You try to open the door. It is locked.
But we have ways. I will take out my Master Thieves tools.
Okay. And you definitely smell smoke and burning of papers this close to the door.
It's all smoky in here, guys. Let's see.
Did the
goes
healing
our
actually
evidence.
take an hour?
Yes.
You want to hear something funny? My long shredder ran out.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, I try to pick the lock.
Give me a roll. It's all you.
Can you cast that long strider on others? No, right?
No, and it was on a scroll, so I don't even have it anymore.
25.
Not bad with the tools.
It's actually 26. You barely get one of the many, many cylinders. Click.
Yeesh. Okay, guys, this might take
going.
a while.
Keep going.
Do I know how many cylinders there are?
A lot more.
Oh, that's
31.
a good one. That's a good one. That's
Click.
at least
That
two.
gets two. I got
No,
two.
that's
cylinders.
one. That's
Oh,
one
all
cylinder. Click.
All right, what did I roll? I rolled a 19, and I get only one cylinder.
That's right.
Cylinder.
Because this guy ain't
Dang.
fooling around. You're like, wow, this guy's a professional thief.
Ugh.
20 ain't gonna do it.
Oh, yeah,
It
20,
ain't gonna
yeah.
do it, baby. You're like,
All right.
oh, well, I didn't break the lock at least.
So, can I try again, or is
Yeah,
this
keep going.
Basil? Okay.
No, or Basil can do whatever you want. Keep on going. 27. Click. 3 down. You think there's only one
really?
left. You think there's one left to go. One left. But a pain in the butt.
Wow. Yeah.
33.
Funny.
That's a crit.
Critical
That's a crit.
success. You Fonzie it. Click clunk. And it's unlocked.
Dang it. I can't get that. All right, so all right, you guys ready?
Charge!
All
I'm
right.
ready. Oh, I'm born ready.
Okay, so well, you're also faster than me, so I'm gonna open up the door.
I'm very fast, and I can jump like a spider and a man.
What does the SWAT team say when they go into the door? I think they just yell clear or something.
They just start coming shooting.
Well, they don't say anything like
That
other
was
than open
breach,
up in the name
but
of the
I could be
law.
wrong.
Yeah,
That's it. Breach.
Execute.
Breach.
You open up the door quickly. Thunk. You see an office.
Okay. I don't see anybody in there. I don't see a fire.
Well, the way this is situated is that you have to walk into the office to see anything because this doorway and these walls are 5 feet thick. So there you go. You walk into the doorway.
See everything.
You see a lacquered wooden desk with a matching chair upholstered in leather that occupies the east end of this office. Stacks of parchment and cheap paper lie in untitled piles strewn across the desk or shoved into one of the many filing cabinets lining the walls. A battered and dusty globe of Galarian stands on the end table nearby, its base covered with dust. What do you do?
Oh, there's nobody in here. That's.
I'm gonna get my sword cane ready.
I'm gonna step in here. I'm gonna step here. I'm gonna say clear.
Stop. Out of the shadows appears a man. He was hiding the whole time.
Oh.
Roll for combat!
The Master Thief, Person Dorian, goes first. Oh, look at that. Damn, right at the top of initiative. He didn't even roll that well. He rolled a 19. Okay, he rolled really well.
That's pretty good.
He's literally the only person here. He was hiding in the corner behind the cabinet where you're blind to him, but Lomang sees him and he was ready. His short sword ready to go.
Quite a dagger.
Quite a dagger. It's almost like a short sword. It's a dagger.
You call that a dagger? There, that's a dagger.
He moves up to Lomang and then attacks you. Here we go. Are you ready? Do you want to see what's going to happen? Are
Yes,
you ready?
I do. I'm ready.
Okay. He hits you with a 25.
Mm-hmm.
Take 12 points of damage plus flat-footed.
Not bad.
Plus
Oh my
another
God.
11 points of flat-footed damage as you were not expecting it, and he stabs you right in the buttocks.
Oh, wow.
That was his first attack. Second attack. He is going to attack you again. Yeah, here we go. He's very quiet when he attacks you. He's just doing it. 23 hits you 14 points of damage.
Jeez.
Plus another 8 for flat-footed.
So just give me the total. Like, don't do that because that messes me up. So what's
Okay,
14?
sorry.
That's 22.
22 points of
So
damage.
35.
And last attack, he misses you.
I mean, they never miss. It's incredible.
They never miss.
Well, he's a boss. So
I understand,
you're
but-
going to have a tough time with one guy. Yeah, he stabbed you twice. You were flat-footed, and he got you for a huge amount. Basil, you are up. He is your target. And you go.
All right, action 1 will be to move. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I think I'd rather have a devise a stratagem than get flanking. So I'm going to devise a stratagem. And
Okay.
I'm going to attack him with the sword cane.
Okay. 19, 21. You weren't even close. You
Wow.
actually almost critically missed. That's how hard he was to hit. He is a master of
Is that
deception.
3 actions?
That is 3 actions.
All right.
Dougie's up.
There's the flank. We need that.
There's the flank. I don't know why, but I wanted to. I kind of want to use a greatsword, but I've got my maul out, so I'm going to use my maul on him.
There we go.
26, pretty good, except
28.
for a few fun things. First of all,
Oh!
you are too low level. You do not get flanking. He easily
Oh,
compensates for the flanking
Oh,
as
oh.
he's a master at deception. However, a 26, you manage to barely clip him on the shoulder.
He's a master at deception. Does he say acting? And we say genius.
You hit him for 18 points as he dodges out of the way. You
Wow.
did not get
I hit
flanking,
him
but
for
you
18.
barely got him on the shoulder.
All right, I'll take 18. That's
He's
good.
just like, he's just quickly. Okay, you get one more attack, I guess.
Is that like because he has like uncanny dodge or something, or is it just because?
It's called deny advantage.
Oh, interesting.
You do not get flat-footed against hidden, undetected flanking or surprise attack.
That's really good.
None of that
That's
works.
not even
against him.
close. Not even close.
Hello, Mang.
Hmm.
You were realizing this guy has internal techniques that are superior to yours.
Oh, he's just a thief. So, all right. So, according to your list, I didn't use my badge yet for healing.
That's correct. I've been watching who's not used their badge.
No, you have not used your badge yet.
So, how much does that heal? 18.
18.
18.
I will use my badge
Okay.
in action. That gives me.
You heal 18. Woo! He's glowing.
Little sprinkles.
4 against 1. You'd think it's going to be unfair
3
right.
against 1 right now.
for you.
All right. Let's do crane stance as my second action and flurry as my third. Let's do it.
Okay, let's see.
Can't believe this guy hasn't surrendered.
He's not even talking.
There we go.
Oh my god.
There we go.
That's a good hit. That's a
That's
good
a
hit.
solid hit.
12 points of damage.
And I'm assuming, well, he's still got to make a save, right?
Yeah, he still does, but you get another attack.
That's a nice save.
25. Pretty good.
Oh,
Misses.
wait a minute. And he doesn't get flanking either?
Nope. No
Okay.
flank. No one gets flanking on him.
I missed by 1.
Do you have
Wow.
anything? Oh, man.
Oh my god, he fails his saving throw, but guess what?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter because he's
Gotta be
higher
a
level
critical.
than you.
It's got to be
So,
a crit failure.
Succeeds.
All right. My turn's over.
Gomez is up. Gomez hears
Yes.
it's not
Save
going
us.
well.
All right, so first action, get to the doorway. Second action, everybody looks all right. Lomang, you're all right. You're all right.
I've been
All
worse.
right. You've been worse. All right, I'm gonna not be dramatic. I'm just gonna hit him just with a tap on the shoulder with my produce rock spell, and we'll see what happens.
Nice. Oh,
Oh my
nice.
god. You are so
Look at that
lucky.
damage. Look at that damage.
You,
Sometimes the soft
Nice.
approach is the way to go.
wow, you rolled a 17.
For damage.
Check
And
out
even with cover,
Gomez.
you hit him. 17 points. All right.
Beautiful.
He's taking a bit of damage. As you punch him around, he's kind of snarling at you.
Oh, Gomez has plus
Yeah.
11.
And sees you all around, and he sees Gomez, and he just sort of laughs.
Oh, he
Runs
just
over to
laughed at you.
Gomez and stabs Gomez.
Oh no, the soft underbelly
Oh, 25?
of our party.
Is that
That
a
is-
crit?
No, it's not a crit. 13 points of damage.
Oh, he's trying to get out. That's what he's doing. Jeez.
All right, so you're not flat-footed, so you only take 13 points of damage, but then he tries to punch you again with his short sword. 23. 12 points of damage. Stab. We're stabbed twice. Yes.
I
Basil,
should
you're
have
up.
stayed outside
Oh.
the room.
Yep.
See, that's what it's like in the room.
he walks in. He's like, I love what's going on. Ah! I'm getting stabbed. I do not enjoy this.
I'm going to devise stratagem and attack. There we go.
Now we're talking. Hit him with the poison.
He maxed out on his damage too. Well, 6, yeah.
31. All right. Good job.
And I am going to use a reaction and inject a dose of poison into him.
Oh, that's 12 damage.
Well, what does that do? What do I have to roll?
I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check, but I think it's a DC 21 fort save for Hunter Spider Venom.
24. Nothing will happen. He fights off the venom. Dougie's is up.
All right, nothing fancy. Moving here. Gonna maul. Give him some maul. Oh, that is a miss, unfortunately.
24 misses.
Yeah, bummer.
You get another attack. Oh my god.
Nice.
What is that crit damage? I can't read that.
Wow.
Was that 44 damage on a crit?
Plus shove.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Doguie. That's impressive.
Well, the boss is down.
Nice.
All right, well, he's down. He's out. Lomag and Gomez got hit pretty bad.
Yeah,
Good
we
job.
did.
I
Yeah.
can't see their health bars, but I'll trust you.
Yeah, I'm beat up. I'm half
First
dead.
thing to first would be to search his person and generally tie him up or whatever.
Okay. You search him. He has a short sword, sling. He's wearing studded
Medicine on
leather.
Gomez.
He has a potion of some sort and a bag. A nasty-looking
medicine
bag
on
of some sort. That's it.
Lomang both succeed. Gomez first.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm healing you guys. Yeah, so 14 for Gomez and 5 for Lomang. Sorry, Lomang.
God damn.
Well, you critically succeeded. Well, 28's a critical success.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Actually, wait a minute. No, I
You
don't
don't
have
have
the
the
kit.
thing.
No, I don't have a kit. All right, so here's one more.
Is that for me?
Yeah, one more for you. There you go.
No,
exactly.
and another.
one
No, it's
for you.
4d8. Another d8.
Okay,
Jesus
one more.
Christ, it's gonna take forever. All right, one thing at a time. You guys
There
do
you
healing on the
go.
side. Let's do one thing
8
at
total
a time.
for Lomang
Okay, stop
for
healing.
critical heal.
Stop healing. Basil, what are you doing?
We were given the hint to check out the globe in his office, so I'm going to examine the globe.
Okay.
I forget whether that was the town militia person or the fence lady who told us to do that, but we were recommended to check out the globe, which has interesting geography.
It totally is the fence lady. You check out the globe, and the globe has a hidden latch that allows it to be opened.
I will check it for traps, make sure it's not like booby trapped or anything.
You don't think it's booby trapped.
All right, I'll try to open it then.
You push the hidden latch, and the globe opens up.
Is it like Tintin? There's a little island that doesn't actually exist, and if you push on the island, it opens up.
You see
Going old school there.
inside books, although it looks like one of them is badly burned.
Do the 10 or 20 second scan of them to see what's in them. Is it like journals, financial data?
You look at the book that's not burned, and this is accounting of the sweatshop's businesses. And the one that's burned, it's very difficult to tell, but it looks like it was a copy of this book. If you were to guess, you would guess that the burnt one was the legitimate copy, and the unburnt one was the fake that they showed to the coppers.
I see. Well, we'll take both. I mean, I don't know if there's any magic that can restore burned pages, but collect all that up.
Okay.
Actually, it's true. I wonder, would mending just fix it?
So Pearson Dorian is unconscious. So there you go. Yeah, there's a lot of papers around, but you would guess that this was probably something important since it was hidden. And as I said, he had nothing on him other than gear. He didn't have like keys or notes or anything incriminating on him directly.
All right, I think we should take out the rest of the trash while we're here.
Sounds
Yes.
like
That's
a
the
plan.
job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's specifically take him outside to the town guard. So that
Yeah.
he's accounted
While you guys
for.
do that, Dougie wants to search for secret doors. At least give it a old college try.
Sure, you search for secret doors and realize that this place is really solidly well built, and
Okay.
there are no secret doors. So
Alright.
you bring him out, and she's like, "Oh, you brought him in alive. That's great. I'll be able to get a lot of information from him."
Well, we found these journals, but unfortunately he had a chance to burn some of them. But so I'll turn over the journals as well.
Oh, yeah. I expected
It looks
that.
like accounting. I don't know if there's any way to salvage any of it, but maybe it would be useful.
That's okay. As long as we have him, that's fine. And good news is There's extra bounty for bringing him in alive, and a separate bounty for bringing in all this evidence. You've done well. We've done well today. I think, we'll do what we can to try to bring back this journal, but who knows? But secure the docks, and I think we'll have this whole place surrounded and taken care of.
Yeah, we're gonna go clean up the last of the trash, but we wanted to bring this guy out because we figured he needed special attention.
Yes.
Our specialty is live deliveries, because we're the cops.
That's right.
Well, most cops don't bother.
Well, we're the Edgewatch, so that's
Okay.
distinguishes us.
So these doors to the north are basically unusable because there's so much garbage in front of them that you really have to go through this hole to the west. So
What about these?
that door is the door that leads outside. I'll show you. That was just another way you could have gone.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, so we just got to get the back. I suppose we could attack from the building would probably be the best advantage.
Store over here on the west side.
Okay. Yeah, there's
And
a
then-
door there.
But that feels like that might also go back outside.
It goes back outside, and from what you can tell, that there's no way to get to the docks. It's completely protected unless you go through these doors. There's actually walls that lead into the water that protect these docks, so there's no way to get to them.
Oh,
Okay, so
wow.
the doors to the north are probably pretty much the docks.
There's there's a double set of doors here and a double set of
Since
doors.
we're going actually outside again, I'll get my bow ready.
Nice.
Well, I figure, if we're in close quarters, there'll be sword cane, but if we're going outside, I'll get the bow out.
All right, Lomac, let's get the gear on. I have a feeling that these are all going to open up into the same. You want to do the thing where we both open up the doors at the same time? That might be fun.
Sure.
The doors do not seem locked.
All right, so let's open these doors at the same time and surprise the heck out of these guys.
3. 1,
What?
2.
Act 3. Breach.
Breach! Okay, hold on. Stop. Don't move.
Oh, there's a juggernaut.
Okay. You see a whole bunch of things. As you open up these doors, you get hit in the face with a strong scent of salt as you are facing the ocean. The salt-stained stone walls of the sweatshop stretch down from the street directly into the water. This is a sheltered area containing a dilapidated dock and a few moored boats. This is obviously a stealth dock. You see 2 thugs that are currently loading gear onto these boats, and they're trying to quickly hurry it up, but they see you, and they're like, "Oh no, not the coppers!"
Roll for combat.
Doguie resists the salt air.
I will let Lowman go first. A little bit of a surprise because you opened up the door, so I give you a bonus to your initiative. So Lowman, you go before they do.
All right, so what is that, let's go, like a boardwalk kind of thing?
It's a dock. It's totally a dock. Yeah, it's a boardwalk. It's a dock. And you see this guy, Nimera and Ulpi, are loading gear onto these boats. That's all you see. And they seem to be rushing. And you're like, surprise them! They're like, ah!
All right, so crane stance, run, and flurry.
24? This guy, what did he do to you? What did he do to you?
He's a criminal. He did things to society.
Oh, Lord.
There we go.
Oh, my God. You hit this guy
Society
twice.
just did things to him.
I know,
Exactly.
29 points of damage already.
Roll a save.
It's the long arm of the law.
Fortitude save, please.
Oh, no!
Critical failure.
You stun him. He literally drops the goods into the ocean.
He's completely. He's seeing birds swirl around his head. That's awesome.
Look at that. I gave him the little zzz. He's like, oh!
He loses
Which
his
way
entire
did
turn.
I know. He loses his entire turn. You like it now, huh?
I do.
Ulpi goes.
I don't like that it doesn't work against high level things, but I guess it makes sense.
That's all incapacitation effects. It's
Yeah,
not just.
see.
It's anything Yeah, it works both
Too
ways,
OP
though.
if it did.
It also it works well with you because it's the same thing. If you're fighting like a very strong monster and they have that effect, it doesn't work
Right,
against you
right.
either. So it's a general effect. OP is like, he just saw what happened and he's freaked out. You freaked him out.
And I don't even have weapons.
It's that 2 double door at once. Freaks him out.
I know. So what does he do? He drops the gear as a free action. He runs over to you. He's like, snap out of it, Namera, snap out of it. And he pulls out his short sword and tries to hit you, Mr. Lomang. 21.
Oh, finally I missed. Thank God.
Dougie's up.
All right.
Looks like it might be a very quick combat. Another quick one.
Ding, ding. Oh boy, we're not gonna get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
What's your movement?
He can't get there in time.
I
He's
can't.
too
That's
slow.
3 turns.
What's your
You're
movement?
done.
It's 25.
It's 25. He's slow. Okay, you run up. You're flanking. Good job. Gomez, they're gone. They're like long gone.
It is what it is. All right, so I enter the scene.
He runs outside. Ooh, it's nice out here. Get a little fishing pole. Do a little fishing. It's nice here.
They're in range of my electroshock therapy.
Oh, everyone's in range for that.
Let me double check that. I don't think so actually.
No, it's I think it's 30.
Yeah, it's 30. All right,
A couple
I'm not
rolls, so.
doing it. Yeah, I'm not doing anything this round. I'm
All
gonna
right.
just
He
get- I'm
runs
just
up
gonna-
and he's
I'm
like,
just gonna get
"Oh,
up.
cool."
Well, wait. Well, by
Basil-
nothing I mean close the distance.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna move up more? Okay.
Fight him.
Are you moving up further?
Like over there.
Wow, he really got it. Well, man, you're like
Well,
you're in
Gomez
the
has gotten a
you are in
taste
the
of combat.
splash zone, my
He's
friend.
gotten a little taste.
He's in the splash zone. All
All
right.
right. Time to
Basil.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Devise a stratagem and shoot OP.
Opie.
With the bow, you bow him.
The bow, his favorite
Yeah.
weapon in the world.
It's definitely growing on me.
Come on. Come on. But are you within 30?
Yes. He is.
No, he's not.
Oh,
40.
he's,
Look at
well,
that.
that's good though, right? You want it to be.
You want to be outside 30.
Yeah.
You hit him.
13 damage. Nice.
Oh, because you get to sneak attack. Did you devise a strategy?
Yes. That's so I only get the one shot though, but yeah.
Well. I have good news and I have bad news. What do you guys want to hear?
Good news.
Goodness.
Good news. Namera is seeing things around his eyes, and he's totally lost his turn as you stun the crap out of him, Lomang.
Nice.
That's pretty good news.
You want to hear
What's the bad news?
There is no bad news.
Oh, there's bad news.
There's no bad news
Oh,
this
sea
round.
monster.
I
Here
I
comes
actually
the
don't
sea
want to hear it.
monster.
I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
I wanna be surprised.
Out of the water.
Oh,
You
sea
Oh,
hear?
Gomez again! Gomez again. Hey,
There it
Mr.
is.
You hear a roar as a large aquatic predator that resembles a cross between a shark and a seal tastes the blood that was spilled into the water by one Lomang. It has gone to blood frenzy. It leaps onto the dock. That's his
Wait,
first
what is
action.
that? What's a shark and a what?
It's
It's a
between a
bunyip.
shark and a seal. Bunyip. Come on, these things have been around like
For
since
ages,
D&D
man.
First edition. This thing is
Like
ancient.
I think they're a mythological
I have
Irish thing.
never
So wait,
fought one or even remembered one.
John, can you believe this? That the shark tooth charm, actually the situation is here. Shark, this is a shark.
And it's attacking Gomez. I love that. you are the player that is farthest from the bunyip.
For now, we'll see.
If I recall correctly, bunyips are actually in one of the first adventures of one of the first adventure paths with the goblins
I don't
in
remember.
the Rise of the Rune Lords, I think.
Oh, could be, yeah. You're right.
They're awfully fun because they can shift form between land and sea. They exist on both. But for now, it jumps onto the dock behind Gomez as its first action, as it smells the blood. The second action, it gives out a large, loud, and horrifying roar. All creatures within 100 feet give me a will save.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
100 feet. Okay.
Oh, I rolled well.
Ooh, not so great for me.
Lomang, you fail. Doguie, you succeed. Gomez, critical success.
Hell yeah.
Jason, fail. Are any of you going to use hero points before I tell you what's going to happen for the failures?
Hero point.
Okay. You can use your
I'm
hero
going to say no.
There we go.
All right. You only succeed.
30's only a succeed?
Yes. So a 30 gives you frightened 1. A failure gives you frightened 2. Gomez critically succeeds. He gets nothing. Basil gets frightened 2.
What does frightened mean exactly?
It's terrible. You'll find out. And these guys get to do it too. Hold on.
They're going to fail.
Let's see. He succeeds. And he fails. Okay, so Opie fails and he gets frightened too. Okay, so frightened is a fun thing.
Define fun, please.
Fun for the GM is what that means.
It's not that bad. Oh, sorry, it's totally horrible. You get a -1 to all your checks and your DCs. And your armor class is a type of DC. So everything is -1 or -2. Now, at the end of your turn, it goes down by 1. So you only have it for Lomang for 1 turn, Doguie and Basil get it for 2, Gomez 0, and these guys get it for 1 and 2. So that's what it does. Everything is down because you just got the crap scared out of you as this thing jumped in, and you're like, ah! And
It's almost like you lost a level.
Oh yeah, it's great. And now it's actually going to attack. Hey, Gomez.
Doguie actually made his saving
Shamu!
throw. He should be at 1, right?
Doguie?
Yeah.
Oh, you made
I
your
rolled
save,
the
sorry.
27, yeah.
When you said splash zone, I didn't think you were being literal.
Oh, he was
It's like
literal.
it's like Shamu splashing the audience.
18. Oh, come on. Really? Did I miss? Did I miss?
It looks like a miss. I don't know.
I critically succeeded on the save. I'm a little bit blessed this round, I think.
Lomang is up. You're a little scared.
All right.
Scared.
I'm
Little
like-
scared.
I'm
Little
like,
scared.
I'm gonna go help. I'm gonna go help Gomez. He needs help.
I'm good.
All right, what are you going to do? You're up.
Oh,
Got
finish
it.
the job. What are you doing?
I go there.
Wow, you went over to where the binyip is?
Yeah, I don't like
you
that.
Went over to the binyip.
I'm gonna strike it. Regular crane strike.
Okay. Fine. Yep.
Flanking.
Maybe. 15. Miss. Oh, actually a critical miss. And an 11. Another critical miss. You rolled 2 1s in a row.
You ran over there to do that.
Yep, you did.
I got another attack.
Is
There
that
we
a
go.
-8? Did you
That's a
actually manage to hit?
That's a -8.
Okay, you hit it. You punch it in the face.
Yep.
It does not like that. Now you're going to be its target.
That's what I figured. I'm trying to draw attacks.
Oh,
away.
actually, sorry. It's actually 1 less. So you actually roll a 22 because you're frightened.
Plus
and-
flanking.
Yeah, true. Okay, so you still hit it.
Because Gomez has teeth.
And you have no...
Lomang, you should have stayed over there. I have monster bait on me. They're all that attack me.
really?
You lose the frightened because he's no longer frightened. Okay, Opie goes. Opie just got shot and did not like that. He sees Doguie, he sees the binyip, he sees Basil. He's like, he doesn't know what the hell's going on. He's gonna stab Doguie, try to defend his dock. 18 misses.
I figured Douggie can easily kill this and knock this guy out in one shot.
Misses. Misses. Okay, he tries to hit Doguie 3 times in a row and misses 3
Nice.
times in a row.
Beautiful.
Doguie, you're up.
That's what we like to hear. All right, we're gonna maul Opie.
Opie.
And
Opie.
that's just an 18.
It's actually a 17 because you're
Oh,
minus
that's
1,
right,
but
you're
you
right.
miss.
Gotta try it again.
Yep. That's your first attack. You miss. If only you had flanking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He doesn't need it.
22.
Oh god.
But I hit
Not
for
even fair.
24 max damage, which is nice.
Blood goes flying across the docks. This maul is really getting out of hand, I tell you.
I like this maul.
This maul is like, you're just mauling everyone. All right, he's still standing.
He's still standing. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to try again.
I hit on my third attack.
This is minus 10, right?
Minus 10, man.
Yeah. It's actually
Dang.
minus 11.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have 11. Okay.
You are done, and you're no longer frightened. Gomez, you got a big shark thing in front of you. What are you going to do?
It's all wet. Electricity is good for that. Heightened shocking grasp.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow. You have
Oh
to
my
you touch it?
God.
Yes.
You're annoying.
That did 40 damage?
Is it 40 damage?
Oh.
Damn straight.
Plus
And what's
additional damage, whatever that is.
Wow,
Take
you're
that.
totally right. You didn't need any help at all.
That's right.
Wow.
When
All right, well,
when
man,
the, when
I
the
need
dice
help over
gods
here.
are favoring you, there's no beating you. You're invulnerable. You're invincible. When the dice gods smile upon
That's
you.
true.
I'm getting kind of annoyed here. I got to start upping my game.
Well, Basil hasn't even taken his turn, and this boy has a ranged weapon.
I
too,
know.
so-
It's actually
Just-
it's sad.
I
Steady
still
yourself.
have an action. Boop, boop, boop.
No, he's running away.
I don't blame you.
Basil, frightened too. What do you do?
All right, I will devise a stratagem against Nimara. Presumably that would be a hit, though it's kind of crappy damage.
That is 7 points of damage.
And then I will just do a regular attack without devise a stratagem.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Nimara sees the bunyip go down, and Nimara is crying. It's like, you killed our mascot! You killed our mascot! Oh, you killed Doguie! That's our mascot, Doguie! We would feed him scraps and little pieces of blood. Oh, you're heartless. You're criminals. I hate you all.
No, you're heartless and criminals. We're the law.
He's crying.
Uh,
Look what you
surrender.
did to him. Look what you did.
Yeah, we didn't do enough. He's still standing. Oh,
Yeah.
Bunyip. No, we did enough to Bunyip. Yeah, we
Is
did. Sorry.
Did Namara lose a round or something?
That was last round.
Oh, okay.
Namaria jumps into the water and swims away.
That's a heck of a swim speed.
Bye-bye. Lomang, you're up.
Get him, Lomang.
All right, I'm going to go get the guy who's running. Hold on.
Wait, you're going to go into the water?
Yeah.
Can you move faster than him?
Yes,
How?
because I'm way faster than him.
That's not how it works.
He's swimming awfully fast.
It's a set amount, that's why.
But while I'm on land, I could actually jump from here.
If your speed is from 30 to 35, you swim the same amount. It's abstracted. Basically, if you have a speed of 40, you can catch him. If not,
I have a speed of 40.
right now you have a speed of 40?
Yes.
And what is your stance?
Crane stance.
And where can you do it?
What do you mean? So from here, I can see.
Like explain your speed of 40. What are the limitations on it?
There's no limitations. That's just my natural speed. That's like between monk and the hooves. My hooves for being.
Oh,
a
so
demon.
it's just natural. Okay.
Yeah, my
'cause
natural
There you
oh,
go.
Okay. Well, that's what you had to say, because certain feats and certain styles you can only do on certain types of land, and they increase or decrease your speed.
Yeah,
So-
hooves might not do well so in the water.
All right, I'll say, if you're gonna, are you gonna jump in and go after him?
Yeah, I could probably jump onto his square if need be.
Interesting.
So if your speed is an unrestricted 40, no matter what, if that's just your speed.
Okay,
then
you
move
jump
40.
in and try to capture him. We'll abstract that. Opie sees this and also makes a run for it.
What? Wait, these guys are fish.
Yeah, they are.
All right, so
They're not
I'm gonna.
ants.
It's,
They're running
I go
away.
next. Dougie, I go next. I'm gonna try and get him with one of my slow magics.
Okay,
Uh,
Dougie, you just saw them. This
slowing
guy
magic. I'm gonna put a
literally just
snare on
jumped.
him.
all
He
right.
went the other way. And he's behind the boat.
Okay,
So-
I'll go after Gomez. I'll delay.
Okay, Gomez, you can't see him. He's behind the boat.
You could jump onto the other boat.
Although we do have just Basil with insane range.
So can I, in one action, get to a position where I can see him, even if I
Don't know.
do, even if I have
Tell
to do
me.
an athletics check?
It's up to you. If you jump on the boat, probably.
All right, I'll try to jump on the boat. I'll take an action, try and jump on the boat.
Ding ding.
Here, do I roll an athletics check?
Sure. Acrobatics, actually, to see if you balance and don't fall in the water.
Oh, so it's not a broad jump athletics.
No, you're just basically trying to jump onto a moving platform, I'm saying. Acrobatics 16, even though you rolled a 3. But you're short and squat, and you're okay. You're fine. You're like, woohoo. All right, you see him. He's in the water. He's swimming away.
And so I
fast
get him
speed.
with, I guess, Tanglefoot.
Oh my god. Alright. I'm just ending the combat. You get both of them.
We got him. We got him. You're not going to run away from us. No one gets to run.
Yeah, no one
I
gets
am
to run
glad
away
that
from the law.
stupid utility spell actually came into play, though.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad. I'm very
Maybe
happy
he
about
used
that.
it again. I will say that water push was the biggest utility save I've seen in a long time.
Oh, that
What was it?
hydraulic
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
I have
hydraulic
another.
push.
I have another one of those. I might have to buy more.
Saving entire building worth of fire. I mean, that was
surprising
nuts.
how useful those things can be.
Okay, you both managed to stop them, and Lo Mang managed to apprehend and pull them back in. And as fast as they were swimming, they're not fast enough.
And if that didn't work, I would have sent a water elemental after him.
Nice.
No, I almost wish I didn't have it.
I would just sent some arrows after them.
Can I let a man escape?
All right, well, the dock is secure. Huzzah! And it looks like you have gotten everything, including Doguie the Bunyip. You
Yep.
killed Doguie. Your
Wait, is it-
namesake.
Is it really named Doguie?
That's what they named it.
Really?
That's really funny. So
It's
it is
like naming a
actually
fish.
Doguie.
I thought
It's
you
like
were talking.
naming a
I thought,
fish.
yeah.
But
I
it is
thought-
actually
wow.
coincidentally, it is actually named Doguie.
That's I can't believe that's a coincidence. Steve, you did not have a hand in that. That is.
No, this came out before we started.
Oh, yeah, but
It's
you know these
Doguie
guys.
the Bunyip. They just called him because it says he was their buddy. He would hang out. They'd feed
Their
him,
pet.
give him scraps.
It's a popular name. It's a popular
As much as
name.
a wild animal shark thing can be a pet.
Wow,
Dude, you should
That's-
totally befriend that Bunyip.
Well, let's see.
Just
This
have
thing-
to
This
raise
thing's a
dead.
pretty mean thing.
Did we
Well,
kill
it's
it? We never,
unconscious.
we,
Nah,
yeah,
it's
we never kill
unconscious.
anything.
It's
we never kill
unconscious.
anything.
No, we're
You
not
don't
going to
kill
kill it. I
You
don't
don't
think
kill
we
it.
can befriend it. That's just like a monster.
It is an animal, an aquatic animal. You can't, but if you went down the path of animal companionship
Yeah.
that Jason knows well, you could.
And
You
if I
could.
stay on the ocean,
You totally should.
No, they have this ability called shift form where they can grow alligator legs in one action.
what the frick? I don't remember these monsters
Nice.
at all.
They are amazing.
I
They
remember.
can change its form and change it from a
Sounds
shark
like a fiend folio
to
monster.
a squat crocodile with a land speed and have a long tail. It's amazing. They're really cool creatures. Anyhow,
Doguie and Doguie. Oh my god, I want to see that team, that buddy cop movie.
It's
Dougie
like
and
Simon
Dougie.
and Simon.
Yeah, it's like Turner and Hooch, except as a bunyip. It would be great.
That would be great if he could be my pet and have my same name. So we would both respond when they say Dougie.
why don't you wake it up and see if you can feed it from your hand and see what
No,
happens?
I think this is a.
No?
This
I meant
is
feed
scary.
it your hand.
No,
That's what
I don't want
meant.
to do that. Dougie's afraid of these things. He doesn't like these. It has the same name, but they scare him. That's a big animal.
All right, let's bring all these to the guards.
All right,
Choose
we'll
our
put
backup.
out I don't know, if a fish or something like that. Maybe it'll heal up faster.
Now we're gonna yank this
I
out.
don't
It's a
think we
dangerous
need to
monster.
actually-
What if the kids are going swimming around here?
Well-
It's gotta be taken away.
They gotta learn to stay away from the ducks.
It can go to the zoo, maybe. To
There's
the
plenty of-
freaking zoo. That's
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
You bring
yeah.
it back to the zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. I think even they would not.
Shamu.
Yeah, it's too dangerous. It's like you can't have a shark.
Dude, it's not as dangerous as that crazy penguin. I mean,
They had a
dude,
lot of
they're-
dangerous things.
Yeah,
They did. So what's one more? At least they can put it in a cage where it
maybe
belongs.
feed the penguin. Feed
Yeah,
it
yeah.
the
Feed
penguin.
it to the penguin. Feed the penguins to him.
So you gather up everyone. The place is all clear. You bring everyone out. She's very happy. She's like, "Oh, you did a great job. You got everybody. No one dead. Got tons of evidence. This is great. This is great.
Extra
So-
crispy evidence.
Extra crispy. Yeah, we'll take care of that. So what did you need from me again? What was that you wanted? What was our deal?
We were hoping to get permits for. We were hoping you could do us a favor and
For
give
someone's store.
Shadaxa a permit to open a loan shop in your district. We know she's kind of persona non grata at this point, but we kind of need information from her, and that was her request for helping us.
So not only do I gotta clear her record, but then I gotta give her a approved business permit for the puddles so she can practice here without getting in trouble.
Well, we just got rid of one criminal. You can bring in another one. Basil the master of a bad joke.
It's the first step of her taking the path of the straight and narrow. We're going to set her, or she's going to go into business where there's no criminal activity in businesses. There's just no dodging this. She's going to be a business. She's going to be a model citizen, and we're going to set her on the right path.
And I don't want to. It's like you and I know the truth, but you know the saying, "Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush." Well, we got you to two big fat birds in the bush. You can let the little bird in the hand go.
Yeah. I guess there's something about knowing where she is at all times. And to be honest, she only does like petty loan sharking. She's not into the nasty stuff these people.
She's petty loan
into.
sharking.
She literally gives money to criminals for criminals, so it's not like she's hurting innocent people.
She's petty. She doesn't break legs. She breaks fingers.
No,
That's really funny.
She can break things, trust me. When you owe her money, oof, you might be fed to Doguie over there.
Yeah.
But hey, she doesn't use slave labor like these guys did, so
Yeah,
At least the people that go to her ask for it.
That's true. All right, let's go back to my office and we'll take care of all this. Oh, and I think I got some rewards for you. So you head back over to her office. They round everyone up. And, good news is it's not too late. It's maybe like 10 o'clock. She's going through some paperwork. Everyone's getting hauled in. Paddy wagons, guards, the whole spiel. She's looking at you and it's like, this is great. Let's see. Well, we got a reward here for bringing in Dorian. It's 100 gold for that. And let's see. Getting all of his accounting information. It's another 100 gold. And we found some smuggling goods and other items. And she's quickly doing some notes, some calculations. She's figuring it out. She's like, all right, that's 70 gold, and then cut from the bounty for doing a good job is another 100 gold. And
Nice.
Oh yeah, and the stolen coins and small gems and jewelry. So we got a piece of that too, because we're gonna try to return it. But to be honest, it's all stolen property from other thieves. So looks like you made a nice little profit here. What's that? About 420 gold for a night's work.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
All right, and here you go. And she gives you the documentation. It's like, all right, give that to Chandrax, and she can come back here and just let her know I'm going to be keeping an eye out for her.
She'll respect that. That's your job. All right. Well, thank you. It's a pleasure doing business.
So, just for the sake of completeness, we also, as part of interrogation and talking to this person, we don't leave behind any clues that might be here about the bank heist. We follow that up. It says they have any information about that.
Well, I might be able to get some information from the big boss about that, but it's probably going to take a little bit of time. And from what I understand, the bank heist is going to happen in a few days. I'm sure by the time I get all the information out from him will have occurred. So I'd
Fair
say
enough.
why don't you check back with Chandrax? And,
Fair enough. Thanks so
see
much. Bye.
See what she knows.
Thank you, bye.
Okay. So it's late at night. You're all tired. You're all exhausted. I have given your totals for gold in there. And, you guys have a fair amount of gold now. Doguie, Basil, Lomang, and Gomez. Look at that.
Nice.
Everyone has 100 plus gold. Lomang almost 200 gold.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
good. I'm saving for a rainy day.
You guys can buy things left and right, whatever you want. Brand new car, shiny,
A striking rune for the bow.
Yeah, what's a striking
Scrolls.
rune cost?
It's like 65, I think, for a striking rune.
Really?
65. That's it.
Spent.
Well, it's not for you.
Hey, if Doguie wants to buy me a striking rune for the bow, I'll take it.
What do you mean? It's 65 each. We could all have striking runes.
You already have a striking rune.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do I? I thought
you have
that.
one
I
on your
thought.
wall.
I thought we talked about something.
You have a striking rune on your maul.
Oh.
You have a striking rune, and
You have a
Lomac
striking
has
rune.
striking
You
runes
have a
already.
striking rune.
Yeah.
Everybody look under your chair. You have a striking
Well, I mean,
rune.
I'm willing to wait and see if we've got to replenish any of the group healing before doing too much shopping.
Yeah, I mean, you can think about the shopping. I don't think it's necessary right now. Because you do have a fair amount, but it's a catch-22 because the thing you probably want to get next
Yeah, we want to do
is sort
stuff.
of armor things. And armor ain't cheap.
Yeah.
I think the armor runes start at like 150 or something.
Do you think that this? I'm worried about our deadlines here. I forget how long we've been doing
3 days
this.
total.
3 days. You
This
still
has
got
been
3
one
more
day?
days. This
Okay.
is still the first day. You
3
guys
more
have
days.
been. You guys still are doing pretty well. So
All right.
you got the
So
gold.
we get the
it's
full
late at
night's
night.
sleep. I want to sleep at night. We've
You're
had a hard
sleeping.
day. We should go to
Alright.
sleep. No.
Let's go get some chow from the mimic.
Yeah.
I don't eat that mimic food, by the way.
Sharky.
Yeah, I don't eat Sharky's machine.
Sharky's food.
I don't eat that.
Sharky's food's pretty good. You know what? I got a sketch of the mimic. You want to see what the mimic looks like?
Yes.
Oh, very much.
Oh wow. Where at?
Hold on, I'm getting it.
Yeah, 160 for a +1 armor rune.
I'm eyeing that. Actually.
Definitely higher level, interesting scrolls.
Well,
There,
if
I
we
put
could actually-
Sharky in the Patreon chat. That is what Sharky looks like.
Nice.
That's great. Those hand feet are creepy.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
messed up.
So that
Ah,
that chest with a mouth,
very
eyes,
good. Very good.
and
Very good.
hand feet. They're not quite hands. They're not quite feet. And there's like, I don't know, dozens of them. That is what makes your dinner. Yum, 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 yum. Anyhow, you go back, you rest up after a long day of gathering information. You wake up, you're all healed. You got lots of money jiggling around in your pants pockets. Now what? 2 days.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com.